is a big week for Pug. About the Great Moon Revolution of 20XXX?
Again?
There's no way. I mean, he's just a bad hero. They're not gonna pick. Oh god.
He's bad? Oh, he picked Omni Knight immediately. It's almost like I called that.
Good job. But this time it is for Virtus.pro.
Okay, wait. Oh, it is? What? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. I told you.
They're taking their own tricks
Dire
against
Omni.
Yeah.
I mean, guess we'll toss you over here.
5 seconds.
There you go. The dreaded combo of the Winter Wyvern.
I've lost the Queen of Pain.
How do you kill anybody in there?
She's at the queue.
Yeah, I found her.
Good.
So, I don't know. We'll just assume it's middle here. Dink.
I mean, yeah, it's gotta be cancelled.
Yeah, we've seen what, offlane quap like 5% of the time. And that
yeah, but
5%,
it's not a Kazu hero.
Not ever. You don't think he's ever played it once?
He probably has played it once.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Get wrecked.
It's not my point.
You just got jadated.
It's not my point.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
Omni Knight, Winter Wyvern. This combo, it won twice at the minor, or won the one time when we saw it here.
Yeah.
Like, you don't kill anything.
You don't kill anything.
You get levels, like you dual lane the Winter Wyvern with somebody, he gets levels still, and then everyone has levels and everyone's healing.
You know why you don't kill anything? It's because of the recent nerfs. They took out big magical nuke heroes. Necrophos, Venomancer, Viper,
Necro's still fine.
I mean, they took them down. Now that magical burst, we don't have those big OP magical burst heroes, so Winter Wyvern and Omni, they're it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dota is the butterfly effect. The ripple of a small wing in one patch destroys the forest in another.
Is that the butter?
Hey, it's a double bubble. Well, it's not a double bubble. Actually, it is a double bubble. It's a Cinderin special.
It is a 2 circular AoE spells, correct.
Double bubble.
How are you gonna pick a Faceless Void into an Omni Knight? He gets an Agnum Scepter, you're done. You can't take that.
You chrono the Omni Knight.
He gets an Agnum Scepter.
Yeah, but you chrono the Omni Knight himself.
He doesn't have to be anywhere near the fight if he gets an Agnum.
But Kazu will make sure that the Omni Knight will be the one getting chronoed. That's the only chance you have, because otherwise you're gonna have exactly.
Wait, you think it's a Kazu Void, not a carry Void?
Tomato Void?
I think so. I think offlane isn't offlane Void really bad now, especially with no Borman shield. I mean,
sure.
I think Kazu definitely plays it more, but
wait a minute.
My gut just says
maybe they do want to have the original double bubble with
Enigma. Yeah, they're gonna do it. The Enigma double bubble.
Look at the potential of Enigma.
Good potential there.
And Sonic Wave. Yeah. Ice Blast.
I mean, Winter Wyvern's pretty great against Enigma.
Good work.
Yeah. So is Earth Spirit.
So is.
Hey, you're halfway across the map. Kick. Ball.
Kick. And kick. But could happen. I mean, they've made it work before.
I mean, BP, are we going to see the same thing? We're just going to see a very strong fighting mid here? No, we're going to see a run at you vengeful.
Okay.
It's a very strong fighting.
Not mid, yeah, carry.
Decent position.
Wait a minute, you're supposed to be over here.
Wait a minute, you rascal.
And then Venge is up at the top.
10 seconds
That's
remaining.
So confusing.
So, Venge, Winter Wyvern, that is a lot of damage at level 1. Arctic Burn, Stun, like, anyone dies who goes to the offlane.
I mean, it's going to be pretty rough, too. Add in with a Pro Spirit into that as well.
Rolling around, you never know. Is he going to be middle? Is he going to be top? No one knows.
I mean, if this was a pub game, I'd go for the techies just to try to get this lane to stay a little bit longer. I think we need some defense on Team Radiant. Because these guys are going to be running at them at all times with this early game.
Is that a Shadow Fiend ban?
Yeah, it is.
My goodness.
Makes a lot of sense. Shadow Fiend Army Knight's great. And then putting that early...
And the auras. Then you'd have that aura gaming.
Would you ever willfully pick an Enigma into a Vengeful Spirit?
No. Into a Winter Wyvern or Spirit. That's absolutely not.
Nah.
If they did it, I mean, we've seen this team do crazy things. But that would be the craziest.
Sure. Right, it's a Sven that gets banned out, which kind of means the Virtus.pro is expecting that Faceless Void to be on the offlane.
Yeah, they think that. That's what, you know, it's like you might be in the right here.
10 seconds remaining.
It's still going either way, keeping it open, that's always...
Like, unless maybe it's a safe lane Void and an aggro lane with AA. I mean, AA is one of the best tri-lane supports, right?
Yeah, especially with the chain.
And Clockwork. We saw him in the safe lane pretty much just safe lane if they off lane. But then you aggro into a Venge. Just feel like VP's, like this 4v4 right now, it just feels like VP is so far ahead already.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If they go on any of these guys and they get a jump on any of these heroes,
yeah.
Maybe Clockwork can survive for 5 points.
You do have Void AA when both hit 6. It's like an instant kill, which is always nice. It's just a support plus a Void.
Is it an insta kill though? If you don't get Omni in the bubble, that's a heal repel.
Well, I mean, at level 6, you're not going to be 5-manning. That's what I mean. The very first one.
Sure. The first, so they guarantee themselves one kill.
One kill is guaranteed this game.
That is 1 kill if Pasha is not already positioned.
Silencer. The no one silencer.
And so ends the double bubble.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Enigma now versus
Guys,
Silencer?
I think Enigma's still
Let's not do that.
I think Enigma's the pick.
Get Enigma out. They're going to go for it.
They're not.
Last counter to Silencer, Enigma. He loves Silencer.
If you get a 5-man back home, what are they gonna
do? Silencer's a front-range fighter. He wants to be on
They have to go with it here.
They have to. Their hand has been forced. They have 10 seconds. No other plan.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, and Arcwork.
Hey.
That's so to be the offline. Wait. Motto Arc Ward. Yeah, we'll just chalk this one up to a dank game. Arc Ward.
Arc Ward.
All right. Well.
All right.
You know,
what?
Gotta say,
boom.
They don't have that much catch. You know,
on the side of
VP.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean to catch him. Yeah, that's.
They got the swap. They got the stun.
Got a swap.
They can roll,
and that's it.
But you can roll. You can chase people down.
Feels like he'll have a good time split pushing. Right. But what if? I mean, when Kamano's team's gonna get wrecked.
Right.
Like, while he's far away.
Yeah, he probably doesn't have a chance.
All right, Ground, who do you think is gonna take this last game?
I mean, it's got to be VP. There's no explanation needed. If you give an explanation.
It's a tough call, Jake. Sure.
I know a good Omni Knight game. This is a fantastic Omni Knight.
So you're going for VP as well?
Yeah.
I'm going for VP as well.
Sorry.
It is mid or feed against the odds with OD Pixel and Fog for game 2.
Final game of the day now. VP versus feed. Got the large time. We're ready to shoot ourselves into the action. Can they do it, Fogs? We've got a better chance for middle feed this time round. What do we reckon?
I'm taking a look at something before I make anything. All right, let's take a look at no one, and let's see his professional games as times. I think I've seen him lose almost all of them. So, yeah. Bold Steam.
Check it out. Check it out.
Silence.
Go on the hero.
Oh, it's gonna take an eternity.
Go on here. Oh, go on this.
Yeah, but it's gonna take forever. All right, let's see.
No, because it shows you the last time we played.
So you're better at this thing.
Oh, where's the silencer?
Let's go down to the bottom of the list.
It is.
Wait, there's only one, and it says not enough analyzed data, and he won it.
Okay, when did he play it?
2014.
2014. At least on that.
July.
Okay.
In August, I mean. Whatever. I mean,
so
I was just getting around.
Over 3 years since no one's touched the silencer.
He's definitely played it since then. I've seen it. I saw it recently that he played it, and he had.
He is a man of many accounts.
Yes. So, I mean, it looks it looks a little weird on paper because they're playing. Okay, so early game, I think VP needs to crush it. If they go very far, very late game versus an Arc Warden and a Void, they're going to struggle. But it's a different kind of draft. They have a different kind of style going for here. Let's see if it works out for them. They're doing an aggro tri-lane, it looks like, and that's the responses that we've seen a lot for the Arc Warden. You have aggro tri-lane, he's very weak in the 3 versus 3. Let's see if it works out for them. So no one versus Cancel in the mid lane, 1v1. I think it's just going to be a straight up 1v1 hero.
I mean, how does this matchup play out with the top versus silence? Can the silence attraction?
They've got even base damage, and Silencer's a bit tankier with some, I'm pretty sure, higher strength game as well. So, you could trade right clicks, but you can't let that shadow strike build up. No. We'll see. It'll be fun to watch. And then we have, of course, the Omni Knight. This is the Void match on top. They both have 10 goals in this now.
Bit of a roll forward and take turn towards the
Didn't connect. Lots of damage coming out with that initial chilling touch. If the roll had connected on a Weehaw, we could have seen a kill coming out there.
Not so fast.
Every time that the chilling touch is down, that's pretty much when they have to go. But it's similar with the Arctic Burn. So it's pretty much going to be like every 40 seconds, just the action coming down there. So I'll be looking a bit in that mid lane, just to watch how Cancel does versus no one.
We're going to see Patch have a very good lane up top. Really taking good control of it. Play around. Mid lane, Cancel getting rolled upon, doesn't connect.
He used his blink, so Lil instantly rolled on him. Put that extra pressure so no one can farm the lane more. No one's doing just dandy.
Ramsey's coming out on CS as well on top, 6 for 3, 3 for 0 on Tomato.
So it's important when you, we don't see too many tri versus tri lanes happens a little bit more constantly, but very important to maximize and make sure you get those pulls constantly going off.
That's out in the mid lane Cancel. Popped by no one straight away. And it certainly looks like no one's able to do so much actually with the Blaze.
He went for the 1-1 build. Let's basically do that. With this build, then you do win the lane. But you are at risk of getting ganked up easily from the top court, which could just happen now. There's a ward though, so no one can see him, and so
it's okay. Keeping it very even.
Oh, I just remembered. I think it was Kiev Major that no one played Thomas. But for some reason it's not showing in the seats. Ah, that's really bad. Sorry.
Okay, you must have played another. You sure it wasn't Ramsey's?
99% it was sure it's no one that played it.
No, I'm sure.
But yeah, it's going to be like both of them just harassing the hell out of each other in the mid lane, it looks like, and just whoever raced to the double null. It looks like Cancel's actually just rushing the bottle for the sustain since he should have better rune control. So as soon as they see that bottle come out, I'd like to see Lil emphasizing more on just getting that rune control for no one to not get punished by that extra mana that does come out from the bottle. And yeah, like you mentioned, top is a little bit Void favored, but once the purification starts getting more levels, Pasha's not really at risk of dying. Crazy bash on
So he's going to need a fair few more if he wants to really scare Pasha.
Cancel's just straight up bullied now because of this mid ward. He's just eating too many right clicks from the double kill, and he's saving for the bottle as we mentioned, so he needs to wait for that.
In and out of the cold, so the back of his goal. Too much of an issue. Chase him a little bit with the spark rate. A little harder for Sin to get a successful wraparound on this bottom lane. But I think it's just in the mid lane as well that no one, he has more mana to play with, and it just costs him a lot less in terms of mana to do the same as Cancel wants to do back to him. It's much easier for him to harass this Queen of Pain at a much higher frequency.
Look at this, Cancel going for his bounty rune, but it's not there. It's already been taken. So now he got the bottle, he really wanted to fill it up there, but now he's going to lose the lane pretty hard. No one going to get a big experience advantage, and he's going to be able to be fine. Like, he doesn't need the mana as much as Queen of Pain or the sustain because he's got the double null, so his damage is way higher than Quap. So Now no one should win the lane pretty handily with just this sheer damage advantage. And they're keeping the pressure down bottom too. Arc Gordon's far, so is Venge. But Venge is getting more experience down bottom since they're moving their supports around a lot. Might see a lane swap coming out soon though, since they abandoned Ramsey's bottom. My team just goes safe lane and they send Omni bottom.
Yeah, Pasha definitely good enough shape to go down there. Start that he's had up it.
Mid lane up, low. Nibbling back. And yeah, as we were mentioning, is not doing so hot now in that mid lane. With the wand being delivered out for no one, an extra salve as well, so we can stay off. I think mid need to do a smoke rotation to get himself back in this laning thing, because he can't get shut down like he did last time, and we do see him making that move in.
No one is low.
No one's scared. The global silent.
Oh, that global D straight up will just be able to keep no one alive. Look at up. Marks it with the VP, and VP lose nothing in that mid lane fight. The global, the Omni TP.
Absolutely perfect. Pasha, as just like always, I always feel like Pasha's so clutch with those TPs. Now Shrine is up, so no one and Lil will use it. Maximum efficiency on 3 heroes, gets rid of his nose, gets rid of his wand. Top lane Ramsey's now, there is a chrono available. Should be easy to take it out.
A bit of a run. The arcane player.
Denied.
There's 2 out of the kills. There's the little boat that he's got going. I'd love to see that +2 intelligence deal at level 15. None. Oh, it's that's like the status later. Oh, no. Here's the problem with when you play the cooldown. Very easy. These Omni pretty much standing behind. Now it's Solo. He in some trouble here. Spins. Got another pause in 2 seconds. Solo just turns death.
Spin. Oh no! He's done himself in. Oh, the cogs. He chopped down the wrong one.
The tree. New tree. I'm gonna work.
Kezzy's doing alright.
It's a Dominator on the Void.
Yeah,
got a Centaur creep.
Kezzy does like getting a Dominator on a variety of those options.
Well, it technically got buffed. Not the item itself, but all neutral creeps got buffed, right? The mana cost and the animation on all the creeps' abilities have been changed in 7.7.
No sorceries avail.
Oh, he gets hit by the spark, right?
Yeah, the spark secondary now. And with that, okay, counter from the neighbor, Pasha will be in a lot of trouble.
That's a lot of heroes that only cancel that you need.
Oh, look at Dr. there. Have to go with the shot to bring it down in time. They'll have to put the global, but it does get the job done. Bill rolls out, will make it away from Cinder and still jumping forward, close to Sonic with the big net Ramsey. They may even just get more here. Look at the body blows coming in from Kezu with that hell-based smasher. Allowing Cinder to be close and personal. Council gets the double kills from big plays being made here by middle feed. So, at the end of the day, come out on top of VP in these opening 9 minutes. They're looking a lot better than they were in game 1 of the lane.
Yeah.
Feed so far.
Yeah, they pretty much just need Pasha in those situations to save people if they're going to go for those extended dives. But he's playing bottom a bit more, and he also sees dives. So now, he's in some trouble here. Lil closing the gap. Heal bomb.
That movement speed.
That movement speed for the Vortex. No one now mid. Closing the gap. Can he get closer with the Tranquil Boots? No, I mean.
Top lane. Says it. He's just doing around. He's would need a few back. Yes, but still fine. Forward smash, but now he's going to want to jump in on this. Bait with no one. Now he's coming out with his blade now. Get a mock. Well, yes, and he's a goner. That's the second one. Did blow both the swap and the stun onto the save one for getting smart as well. But they still don't top lane.
Yeah, as soon as Rams just leaves solo alone, solo pick up for Chrono, but that's 2 more gain for no one. And this is the core silencer. You want to be getting as much int as possible early. And getting a force staff is extremely important in this game.
Absolutely, against the clock. I mean, even against the Chrono, you know, you crook on the fingers, sometimes you can slip out of there before it's out.
Yep. Solo again now, mid lane. Cancel, putting the pressure on him, and the AA blast, it should be that. Oh, just on the edge.
He nearly got out of it.
Pasha was like, I'm going for the kill, I don't know. They've got Lil though, Lil's coming in.
Oh,
Can't
with
connect.
that. Very nice as well, just holding the smash up early, he didn't have to blink instantly, so just maximize the kind of creative pressure. They can't top lane. They're losing Ramses again.
Yeah, Synderen with that first with the hook shot to isolate Ramses. So kills all over the place. So at least mid or feed, they're not letting down. You know, it's 18 kills, 11 minutes. They're trying to make as much space as possible for that arc form, and I think they're doing it at a pretty good pace, because that's, they don't want to get over in the game. That's like the only way that we were saying that VP can win this game, like handedly.
You're gonna get this tower potentially. Oh, actually, I said that.
Catapult.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Sin chase down. Lil actually has one. Well, I don't think no one really wants to make any aggressive plays unless they come to him until he has that perception.
There's no reason for him to get too crazy now. Still, he has this force silence very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Without that first major iron. It's going to give him a little bit of safe.
They're farming a lot. Pasha's going for the Midas as well. But we know that this game's going to go through. There's not going to be able to end. Have these very hard to get on. Still advantage really on that Mask of Madness. It's going to let him accelerate very quickly.
They did lead with the Wave of Terror and see that, so he knows that at least Ramses is down here, so only the middle feed get caught off guard in the bottom lane. Again, maybe a difference.
Hook shot comes out. Catches out Ramses with the Ice Blast as well. And
they got the kill. Global is out. They want to try and find something in return. That is a beautiful boulder smash. Perfect angle for Hill. Captures both of them. They'll take down one. The first one cancel. They should get him as well. They do indeed. But the Chrono is on three. Do they have follow-up damage? It doesn't look like they do. The GA comes out. Kezu now just has to run. It was a pretty Chrono, but it didn't achieve. But now Kezu, he could be in trouble himself. He's got time walk again. He's still rather slippery, but the silence comes through, along with the purification, and again, Lil, a beautiful Earth Spirit play down in the Raven jungle. Sets up for another. Solo. He's repelled, he'll be fine. Has to get him out of there. Pretty good on that one.
And he's got a force step now too. That's very nice. And Cancel's just really getting shut down. Only 38 last hits on this Queen of Pain at 13 minutes.
It's such a hard game for the Quap. It's just such a squishy hero. And there's so many silences. With the silencer and the Earth Spirit, 1 foot put in the wrong place, and you are guaranteed dead. There is no saving this Queen of Pain. Because they just don't have heroes to save. They don't have any sort of saving mechanism.
VP needs to keep the aggression up though. Like, they don't want to take this game very late versus an Arc Ward and Void. Very
oh, look at this. Smoke's in the pit. Oh, they did it. They went for the Rune Debate. Are they going to be able to get himself back? He does get the blink off, but he's ticking down low to his curse. He's trying to bottle up. He will keep himself alive, but Synderen won't be as lucky. Synderen's down. Cancel. I know that curse is still going. Oh, he's screwed up. He casted too many spells off the back of his curse, but the bottle regen was not enough to save him.
18 is stolen in 14 minutes. Beat the timer.
If
they snowball, they deal with Arc Warden, but they have to have a good advantage.
Structures are
Tower's going
fortified.
down.
Now they're starting to get some aggressive wards down. Taking claim here once. Oh, and they actually spot.
Oh, they're swapping back into the magic missile, and with this amount of control between Ramses and Lil, Tomo is gone. Nice pass connects on Ramses, but he's going to be fine.
Cancel. Down bottom. Okay with the rollout. He's really not. He's trying to join all these fights, but he's getting further and further behind because of it. Like, he's not farming any creeps at all. 42 CS on the quap. Maybe a bit more on getting those. When Chrono's up, he can start using the Sonic Wave, but I think he needs to start just pushing out a little more waves and being a bit more greedy for himself. I mean, we got a
Yeah, he's playing the greed now.
He's playing some greed. He understands that the game is what he likes for them to win.
There we go.
Smoke comes out under a ward that Solo had just placed there a minute ago or so. So they're gonna sit behind it. No one does have that force staff, so he's gonna play a bit aggressively. They're setting up top now though. Ramses as well, making his way up. What are we gonna find? It's Lil.
Alright, well, they want to go in,
and he's gone though.
Oh.
Good reaction. Synderen's like, if I hook, I'm just gonna get kicked out of the cogs. And we can't really do that now. All the VP coming in, cancel. Has to be careful.
They check it out with the wave of terror across the tree line. They found Synderen. Chasing him down. It will look for the cute hookshot TP play. It's not gonna work off. Magic Missile was already out and chasing him. Down.
Full Hurricane Pike now on no one. He is very close. He is getting close to having 3,000 gold advantage over his opposing mid laner. I think we might see. I really think Cancel needs to start just farming some waves, though. I mean, he's died 5 times now.
Yeah.
But it's very scary. VP is doing this constant aggression, and the silences are there's too much for him to deal with. And Weehaw now. Just be careful bottom.
Radiant's top
something's up.
tower is under attack.
Well, Sayer will be fine. Ramses may still get the wraparound on him. He's going straight back.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
To safety, slowly get some wards down. Sweeps through the jungle of middle feed.
Very deep wards coming out from VP.
Oh no, that's got the wrong route.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Getting the job done straight.
Ramsey now, might be able to find a return kill. He's gonna spot. He's gonna spot. You see Ramses, they're going for it.
I can't quite.
Oh, he time walked onto the high ground.
Even if he went down, I don't think he could have got the credit.
Yeah, probably not. He'll get solo though. Tendency.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No, he's living. He's alive. Oh, God, that.
Oh, I thought it was getting out.
Curse push, I guess he must be like a split second late. His TP's 3 seconds and the curse is 2.25. Oh, that was almost heartbreaking for mid feed.
Yeah, that was.
Worthy treat.
Looking a little rough indeed. No on all the space. So.
And mass force staffs being built out, of course, from VP. Force staff on Omni Knight, doing a force staff on Lil. They also probably get one eventually. Ramses with the Hurricane Pike eventually. He's only got Mask of Madness right now on Ramses, though. He's not farming the best, but pretty decent for being put in an aggro tri-lane.
Yeah. Interesting that Pasha will be building the Ether lane. Definitely not one of the changes that we're seeing. A lot of heroes not get anymore, but I just Omni Knight, one of the ones that really did level on the castle.
You need, like, Repel casting is not great, neither is Purification, so it's definitely really good up for him. He's about to have it anyway, too. He actually does have it finished. I was a big fan of the Blink Dagger build that we saw earlier today, too, but this game, I don't know if and him sit in the back. If he can sit outside of the Chrono with that Aether Lens, it's going to be more than ideal. And he can just throw Guardian Angel, Repel inside Chrono, and that'll counteract a lot of what Midderfleet does have to have.
The Cancel's now got the Yules. That's going to be one of the answers to this sort of mass silence coming out. But
Slight.
That's the thing, we've seen the way that VP play. They're very good at making sure that they're sort of disabled the silence is going to be any sort of exception. Cancel's just back away. Midderfleet did look like they wanted to try and get something. This bottom lane, Cancel has an Invis rune. May actually jump Kazu with Chrono available. Ramsey.
Ramsey's actually going for a Shadow Blade instead of the Hurricane fight. Doing all this. Oh, now no one versus Tomato. It's battle.
Oh! Definitely a fight with Tomato.
Yeah. Arcorn has very high strength. The strength gains 3.0, so he's still pretty good. Comes out.
One-man Chrono though, look who's outside of it. Pasha's there with the repel. Global Silence comes out.
Oh, that's and oh no!
And
Cancel went in.
They found it. Cancel will blink out. So Cancel will get away. The Winter's Curse down onto Kezu. So with the time warp, Looks back in, he wants to try and turn it, so he'll go straight forward onto Philip. Get pop knock. Philip's magical, they've got a 4-man stop. He's now being they're getting punished. They lose to heroes, Lil going for the roll, PN. They're looking back towards Tomato, no one has turned up, trying to have him out. He does so much damage here with the glaze. He will take down a second. He's looking towards Cancel. Cancel will be able to blink away, forces forward, looking for the bash. Oh, he gets him, does get the triple. But he goes down at the end of it all, middle feed, getting some big kills, but I'm sure normal says worth it. He gets the intelligence stolen.
And he's up to 15, so he gets the two bonus for each kill. So he just got what, 6 times 3.
Yeah, it was on 14
4
before.
times 3, so 12. No, he had 18.
Oh, he had 18.
So he got 12 more. That's my math.
So yeah, he got 6.
No.
Wait.
You got 12. You got 12. It's not 6. It's 4 times 3, Owen. It's not that difficult.
Okay. I mean,
that was my bad.
That's all right. I don't know.
It's been a long day.
NA education.
Yeah. That was a pretty weird fight, though, right? The Chrono comes out, the Global comes out, everybody's just, you know, like, what? And then, yeah, Cancel ends up throwing all the when he gets caught out inside there and picking himself some much needed kills. So he just turns himself upwards in that network.
He's got his blink now. That's good fun. This is when it's fun. When you got the blink and the hurricane pike on the sides.
He does so much damage already.
And that's what the glaives got nerfed, right?
They did.
They did get nerfed a little bit. But yeah, they're still pretty good at infinite scaling.
I like the build too, the blink with versus. You can always dodge. You can try to dodge the Chrono very well, and also the chase. Now he's gonna go for blink hex. He'll have that extra catch. And he already has the Hurricane, of course, to save himself versus that Clockwork hookshot. Looks like Sind is building toward the vessel. If you look at the healing coming out from the Wyvern as well as the Omni Knight. Pretty pick up.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh, DD rune on Ramses to make the way in the pit. Solo's positioned very nicely as well.
Middle field, if there was ever a time to go for a big run up, like this would be it. But it doesn't look like they're still have to do so.
Immortality!
And no one has that. Aegis as well. Evolve his incredible farm. He's gonna have a too, so that's gonna be really great on top of the Hurricane Pike.
What's he on 25?
Plus 20% glaives.
So what's the glaives at the moment?
60. It used to be 75 at max.
Okay.
Now it's gonna be 80%
okay, so
whenever he hits 25.
That's nice. Especially with the plus 20. That changes. But that, I mean, I guess that's why they had to scale it down because of the talent of the infill, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Because otherwise it would be ridiculous. I mean, as we're saying, it's still pretty good. If you're getting the kills, you absolutely pack a punch. Really doing it this game.
No farm.
Watch that illusion. Oh, the money. 180.
Tower is under attack.
Cancel. I'm going to split push onto this tier 2.
No one though getting dangerously close to that hex. Really nice catch out cancel, catch out the Arc Warden. And now Ramses full BKB finished, and they're positioned down the mid lane. They know Chronosphere is down, they can do this as rapidly as possible.
Radiant's middle tower is
Oh, did you kill on top? Yeah, oh yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So I've got that, yeah, well, that would be enough money for completing the fight.
Arc Warden is doing very well. The other two cores on his side are not really having the best luck with Ramses going in. He's under a sentry ward now.
He's back. They want to actually have a proper attempt at this kill. Nice move there from Nolan with the blink and the Hurricane Pike, but the Glimmer Cape comes out. Tamano will be saved. Jesus coming in on the phone line there. Looks like these guys may be the ones to pay for it. Winter's Curse is down. There's still some trouble with it. He's pulling over. No one quite finished him off. Oh, maybe the Hurricane can. No, he does not. He does not. Kezu survives.
That was very over-aggressive there by VP. They lose. I mean, they lose no one. And did he actually pick up the Mystic slash Hex?
Oh, shoot.
That was the Hex.
All right, boys. A little bit of the old school VP 3-2-2 coming through.
I guess they didn't expect the Sentry to be down. But that, in combination with the Glimmer Cape save, was really nice coming out from Riverfield.
I mean, you're right. Tomato is not in a bad place this hard.
He's farming up there, man. Cancel just got a big amount of kills, too. I think full linkage is going to be finished up now for him, too.
A lot of that as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ramses. Yep.
All right. He's getting good momentum, but VP is seeming just handing to them in this bottom round. The back of those two fights.
They are on their way back for sure. Level 20 now on Cancel. He completely caught back up. He beat not one to level 20. They have experience now. And both, man.
Getting some big kills, Cam.
And with the courier, he kicked back. So now no one has to wait 2 minutes to being able to pick up that sheep stick off the courier. Uh-oh. We got a game on our hands, Owen.
Yeah, middle feed. If they can continue to make big plays, if they can get out the chrono, how's it going on that?
Still a bit away.
It's still a bit away from the 90.
Cancels mostly recovered. He's still a little bit forward, like with the 10,000 gold, but got a good amount of kill streaks, and at least now he has Lincolns on top of you. 2 different save factors. At least to block out that bench stun, and that insta hex coming out.
And as we've seen as well, we are been doing
yes.
all the time. That Glimmer Cape play coming into massive effect. Play there. That Lincoln set up for Ramses. Get a stun through, but very quick. With a blink out.
Balance the scale.
Don't know if he can crazy dives against the control top. Cancels on him.
He's gone. He's really turning up. He had a tough game in game 1. He had a tough start to game 2. But now, he's pretty good on the Queen. As you said, definitely the issue still being that the farm's not great on him. But he's proving to still have an impact. Ooh.
Ramses now.
Yeah, the pop the globe. We'll see how much this can do to actually save Ramses. Turning onto Kezu. Karma Calstone comes in with a hook, but that BKB, I think now Ramses at all. Ramses is gone. No one's now turning up. And no one turned the fight. Limited. Still invisible. Little feeder there and full force with the hardcore and turning up. VP, they have to run.
A lot of trouble here.
He's gone. Purification won't save him. That's the second kill. In the middle feed, this team fight. No one's trying to hide him. Simon's been got no TP. They'll try and find something in return, but Weehaw will stay safe. No one gets taken down. And they are going to lose Solo as well. And as Solo's trying to find him. Will he quite get him? Oh,
15 HP.
5.
Midder feed is coming back. Some very ambitious plays. They didn't even have the heck player for no one there. They were, I mean, what was initially started as a 2v5, which turned into a 3v4. They end up killing Kezu, but they lose a lot for it.
They're just
yeah. And I mean, like we said, their heroes do not do very well. This is Arcborn to get to the lid, but he's getting there. He now has the Nullifier finished up. Once he has Nullifier and Orchid, you work on somebody, you can't BKB, you cannot do anything. You're actually just completely disabled. Items are disabled, your ability is disabled as well. You need a Lotus Rope on somebody. Mute off.
Attempts double.
It's looking really problematic for them now.
Yeah, 5k gold.
Yeah. Cancel now fully recovered. And Motto is absolutely massive on the arc. VP needs to, if they want to take fights, they need to be together. That's the one thing that I'm noticing is that they're going for these like little plays where there's like 2 or 3 people going for a play and then the rest of them kind of trickle in one by one. If they're going for those, they need to have some kind of like. And now Will is just dying to an illusion right now, but he's able to get himself out of there for the time being. But now Cancel's making his way up, and he closed the gap. Silence comes out.
A little turn. He's in position.
Damage. Cancel's pretty tanky now with that brand new plate mode. I don't even get him.
Yeah, Ramsey just doesn't quite have enough right click at this stage. But eventually, he struggles.
And Rocher's up, and now Mitchell goes in there. It's looking pretty grim now for VP, man.
This is, yes. No way that VP could have stopped this. He just died to the arc.
And they're cheese on Queen of Pain.
And they got Manta style on Kezi.
Yeah, they're getting all the items that they needed to take the fights properly versus VP, and VP has really blown their lead.
Look at Ramses. His net worth is just falling down.
Yep.
He's behind Pasha. It's this Venge core that we're seeing teams try, and it absolutely can work out, but in games like this where it starts to tail off, you know, you're hitting 34 minutes in, it just becomes such a hard game for the Vengeful Spirit to have it.
Yeah, you start falling behind in farm. You get farm through kills, but you don't really hit creeps too well. Pasha has Midas as well as the GPM talent, so on Omni Knight he stays very farmed up there. But yeah, and they just died. Well, let me look. Just looking at the chart, they killed Kezu, and then they've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 heroes or something for just Kezu in the last.
Oh yeah, look at those.
In the last 9 minutes, or 8 minutes. No one gets the blink away. Kind of. Oh, he gets through the chrono.
Oh, Kezu, what a beautiful play there. What a just nipped the chrono.
And Cancel, who had 30 CS for 15 minutes or so, is now godlike.
Cancel is back.
He is back, baby. He has full Shiva's finished up too. And he's about to be level 25. He's going to be the, what? Is he going to be the first level 25? It looks like he's going to be the first level 25 on everything. He's got, you know, you got the Lincoln Sphere block and the Lincoln Sphere.
Oh, surely this is...
Yeah, hey, that's usually. And VP is unable to get back on their feet, unable to take these head-on engagements, head-on fights, especially now versus 8. They don't really particularly want to.
So this is, it's very scary for VP's best bet is if they can actually make it so that in these team fights no one can sit there right-clicking people, but at this stage, the power that the heroes in middle three reach, it's very hard for a team fight to play out like that where no one actually gets to sit on the back lines and chip into them with the blade. It's just not happening because the fights are far too disruptive.
It's looking like really, really tough to take this game now at this point. I don't know how they can get it.
A little bit fun, but at the same time, you gotta remember every game does in this league. You've got to be in that top 4. Or at least the top of the region, like the EU or CIS.
It's like that, after that one sentry in the mid lane that caught Ramsey trying to go for that really over-aggressive play, and then Glimmer Cape usage from Weehawk, everything is turned around.
Bring it on.
It's kind of mistakes you can't make versus an Arc Warden lineup.
Ramsey's desperately trying to farm up some sort of major offer any sort of reasonable physical damage to these teamfights at this stage. Somebody just definitely attempt this double. The power of the arc. And this is the thing is, well, they don't really have much to do with it. What the heck? See, so.
Oh, they don't even get the plus on it. Plus one further up. Spires right before they get the last hit. And now Chrono's back online, so Mitterfeed's looking to take an engagement. MVs really wants this butterfly, really needs it too. His damage is getting better because he got the level 20, 15% defense aura, but this needs his damage. Yeah, it's not amazing.
It's just not good enough at this stage.
No, definitely not. Especially now because, I mean, no one's farm has also been completely halted on the silencer. He was having a spectacular game, had 30 stolen int at the 26-minute mark. 38. Scale a bunch. Tower's being dropped for Mitterfeed. Keeping this constant aggression on not letting VP get any space in the map. Farming every target seed while VP is farming little to nothing. Getting in more and more of a gold lead. 10,000 now for Mitterfeed as well as a 10,000 experience lesson.
So in harder situations in the
reward quickly picked off. They already had it. Vision up there. He has buyback. Might have to use it here.
There we go. Armada heads up. Looks straight towards the silencer. Color's there from Pasha, but no one gets taken down to half of his health. Has to force himself out. Ramsey's looking for another. There's the other side that comes in with the Chrono, grabs it off. Towards Ramsey. Find themselves some time, they'll lose the Earth Spirit. Mass buybacks coming out from VP as they're desperately trying to hold this defense. No one will lean forward with the Hex. They finish off Kezu, no, the force and the time warp, getting Kezu out of there. Just holding praise. Signurin's still alive amongst all this chaos. No one pushes himself forward. Tomato turns with the Tempest double, the Nullifier just ripping into the silencer. To dive out from no one. Ramses is down for 7 seconds. It's on the ball in is GG well played is called. VP dropping the second game and Mitterfeed with a brilliant extra being able to take VP and at the start VP they showed their player in the lane and the early movements, but that mid game came into play. It was just up and up for Mitterfeed. A lot